I've had my fair share of fascination towards ugly things. Hey everyone! It's the weekend again, and today we're going to do another pizza review. This time I got two pizzas from The Ugly Pizza. They have a buy one get one promo, so I just have to buy the more expensive pizza, and I have a choice from 3 different pizzas as well. So let's open the box and let's try these pizzas. So I got 2 pizzas. This is the one that I paid for. So this is the Extremely Ugly Pepe, or I think it's Extreme Ugly Pepe, something like that. So it's basically their pepperoni pizza. So this is the free pizza. This is the Margarita Pizza. So I wanted to try another pepperoni pizza and another Margarita Pizza just so that you have an idea what they taste like. So the pepperoni pizza looks perfect. So I get 6 slices. As for the Margarita Pizza, unfortunately, it got a little smushed. But I think it's only 2 slices that got smushed. I'm not sure if it was due to the delivery, or I'm not sure if it was me, my poor handling. So I'm sure that even if it's smushed, it wouldn't really affect the taste that much. So what I got from them is pretty basic, so no nonsense. I just really got the box of pizza. I think there's some sort of sauce. I'm not exactly sure what sauce this is. There are no cutlery or anything disposable, which I like. And I see that there are no tissue paper, so which is really fine with me. I would really prefer using a reusable rag. So I'm so excited to try this now. So first, let's try the Extreme Ugly Pepe. So, as I can see, there's pepperoni, there's garlic peanuts, there's onions, and as you can see, that's the crust. So it's a Neapolitan style crust, and this is baked in a charcoal oven, like a charcoal brick oven. So let's try it. It's still hot out of the box, which I like. The pepperoni is really tasty. The peanuts surprised me. At first, I really didn't know what to think of having peanuts in your pizza. Surprisingly, I enjoyed it. It's crunchy, gives another kind of texture to the pizza. The onion, I don't think I have bitten into it, so I think I may have to take another bite. So the onions are pretty good. It's not completely caramelized, so I could still taste the onion flavor. The pepperoni is pretty good. The sauce is really good, especially knowing that this is Neapolitan style pizza. The star should be the tomato sauce, the cheese. So I like their sauce. Now I will try to eat the crust, just so that I could give like a fair thought of what the crust tastes like. I like the crust. So you can expect it to be like a crunchy, thin crust pizza. Kasi hindi siya yun eh. For the crust, since ang peg natin is Neapolitan style pizza, I think I could give this like a solid 9. It's pretty good. Especially siguro if it's really out of the oven, no? Kasi na-deliver na siya sa akin eh. So I ordered this ahead of time. So they made the pizza around like 11:10. And they delivered to me around like 11:35, which is really quick, and I'm really happy about that, which I'll talk about later. So for that amount of time, I like na mainit pa yung pizza. I could still taste the freshness of everything. So as you know, I'm a pepperoni snob. I'm not really a fan of pepperoni that's not really crispy. So ito hindi siya masyadong crispy. So for the toppings, I think I may give this like a 7. Mainly because the pepperoni isn't crispy. The sauce I love. I think the sauce I would give like an 8.5. It's really tasty. And for the extreme ugly pepe, it's not only the pepperoni that's the topping. So I have to factor in the other toppings. So there are onion rings, there's garlic peanuts, and there's cheese. The combination sounds weird, but I like it. So it's so nice. The peanuts are a big surprise. Hindi siya tadtad ng peanuts, guys, ha? So they're ground peanuts, and you would also see some pieces of whole, or I think half peanuts. So it's pretty good. It's pretty surprising. Like, kunyari kumakain ka, oh, there's a crunch. So that's the peanut. And you know, kahit hindi crunchy yung pepperoni, I like it. The flavor of the pepperoni, it's not the cheap pepperoni. So I think it's pretty good. Now what I will do is, I'll put a slice of the ugly pepe in the air fryer, just so that we can see what it tastes like reheated. So as I mentioned, there are 6 slices of pizza, but this is a pretty hefty slice. Now let's try the Margarita Pizza, or as I say, this is the adult pizza kasi yung mga adults dito sa house yung kumakain usually ng Margarita Pizza, and the pepperoni pizza is usually reserved for the kids. So, as I mentioned, it got smushed. I'm not sure if it got smushed in the transit or if it was my fault. But I was always holding this upright, so I'm not sure if ako talaga nakasmush nito. So ayan, medyo na-smush yung pizza. It's really thin, so kaya siguro na-smush din siya. Let's try it! I love the basil. It's so fresh. It's so green. I wish you could see it. It's greener than the last pizza that I had. Sobrang nipis ng crust, guys. So I'm not sure if that's your thing, but you can really expect that if you're eating a Neapolitan pizza. And because this is a Margarita pizza, you can really tell if the pizza is good. Kasi nga, it's really just mainly sauce, cheese, and basil. So I'll take my second bite. I can see that it's going to be like a cheesy bite. Sauce is really solid. So as I said earlier, it's a solid 8.5. The crust, I think I'll give it a 9 as well. Same crust naman kasi sila. The toppings I love. The cheese, tomatoes, everything is so fresh. So I think for the toppings of this one, I could easily give this like an 8. So guys, my pepe is already out of the air fryer. It's very hot, so I opted to use a plate. And I'm eating with a fork and a knife, just so that hindi ko na naman mapaso yung sarili ko. I've learned my lesson. So I'll try it out of the air fryer, kasi at least, diba, it mimics the freshness out of the oven. As with everything, it really is better when it is hot. So if you're going to get this, you live far away from where this is from, I suggest using your toaster oven or your air fryer because it really amps up the deliciousness. So how do you order from the Ugly Pizza? Well, for me, I ordered this I think at 3 a.m. today. I went to their website. Actually, I went to their Instagram. On their Instagram, I found a link to their website. So it's the theuglypizza151.com, if I'm correct. And from the website, I ordered everything. So I picked my main pizza, which is the extreme ugly pepe. Then I picked the free pizza, which is the Margarita Pizza. You could also choose from Margarita, I think pepperoni, and the other one I forgot, but you could check it out on their website. And for the main pizza, you could have a lot of choices. So there are so many other choices. I really just wanted to be very basic for today. As for the payment method, they offer cash on delivery, GCash, credit card, so there are many payment options. And for the delivery, they were the ones who set up the delivery for me. I just really had to indicate my address and the city where I live. So they would calculate the price based on the city where you are. If you live in the Taytay area, I think the delivery is free if you get a buy one get one pizza, or I think you got two. And then if you live in the Cainta area, the delivery fee is way lower. Like I think you just have to pay like 50 pesos, which is really good. But I don't live in those areas, so I had to pay more. But I was really curious, I wanted to try it, so I really just paid for that 120 or 129 pesos. And because I enjoyed the pizza, I think it's pretty worth it. I also like the concept of an ugly pizza. So we're not really focusing on the physical appearance of the pizza, we're focusing more on the flavors and the taste. And if you know me, I've had my fair share of fascination towards ugly things. I love ugly dolls. I'm so happy that they made an ugly doll movie. I had ugly exes, M's, just kidding. So, you know, the novelty of eating like an ugly pizza and then knowing na masarap siya, it's so fun. So, I like that idea. So it's not merely focusing on the looks, but it focused more on the taste. As for the price, I think this is pretty sulit. So for the pizza itself, I paid 500 pesos, I think 499. So that's the main pizza plus the free pizza. So I think that's pretty sulit. And with the delivery fee, I think I paid around 628 pesos. Didn't come with pasta or drinks, but that's fine. I always have my wine with me. I have some pasta here at home. And I just really wanted to taste the pizza on its own for today. Take note that this is not a sponsored video. They have no idea I'm doing this video, and I paid for everything myself. For the size of the pizza and the fact that you're getting two pizzas instead of one, I think 500 pesos is a fair deal. If you don't want to pay for shipping fees, I think the best thing to do is, kunyari pupunta kayo sa Taytay Tiange or any touristy spots in Taytay, just make sure that you order ahead and pick it up in the Taytay area. I think that's the best thing to do. Nandun ka na, nakapag-shop ka na, and then you can still get to eat pizza right after. So that's pretty much it for today's taste test. If you like this video, or if you'd like me to try some of the other things, I would be so happy to try it for you. Since I started this video, I've already had 3 slices, so I'll finish everything, drink my wine, and I will see you next week. Bye!